Hi, this is St. John's University head golf coach Bob Alpers, and I'm here to give a little preview for the entire fall season and also talk about our early season adventures. It's going to be a really exciting season. I'm really excited. The kids came in early, really excited to get to work. They're working really hard, and frankly, they got a little chip on their shoulder. They know that we're going to have to do a little better, play a little harder, play a little smarter, and put ourselves in position to get back to the national tournament, and obviously can try and compete for a conference title as well. League's going to be awful good. Gustavus, St. Thomas, St. Olaf, Concordia, just to name a few, are awfully good teams. But we're excited about our guys. We've got some great kids coming back, and some new guys coming in that I think are really going to help us out a lot. We are led by our senior captain, Dennis Granith. Dennis is from Sweden, and it's hard to believe it's been 4 years already of having the joy of working with him. Dennis was last year's MIAC Player of the Year, and he was also an All-American. And Dennis is just having a great fall and really excited to get going. Casey Vanksness, junior from Alexandria, he's one of the top players in the country. Casey is he's a terrific young guy, and he's a quality player. And we're really excited for big things out of him. He was all region and all conference last year. Drew Lynch really solidified a spot for us last year and played great. If his old coach would have been smart enough to play him earlier, our season might have turned out differently. Drew's a talented kid, and he's a really good guy, and he's shown some super leadership capabilities and qualities as a sophomore. For our opening tournament, the first tournament, we had some really spirited qualifying, and we have two sophomores that have really emerged. Brett Draxler from Benilde St. Margaret High School, lives in hometown Plymouth. He has just been tremendous. He and Casey tied actually for our low qualifier during the 5 qualifying rounds we had during tryouts and to get us ready for our scrimmage against St. Cloud State. And Brett Draxler, Brett Draxler, I mentioned, Derek Brinker. Derek is from Rogers, went to the Hank Haney Academy for high school down in South Carolina, and had some great golf last year as a first-year student, and he really earned this spot to get to play on the first team for this first tournament. Having said that, there's going to be some spirited competition the rest of the way for us. We've got Tommy Kohler. He's a junior from Eden Prairie, and Tommy's a talented guy, and he's going to lead our blue team down to the Augsburg tournament. Tommy's going to play Andrew Gajewski, who is a tough-minded, hard-nosed, you don't use those words for golfers lots of times, but he is. And he's a junior, and he went to Cretin-Derham Hall, and he's really come back really determined to play some great golf, and he's done a great job in the qualifying. And then we'll have 3 freshmen that'll go along with the blue team, too. Great experience, and I think these guys got a chance to really do some things for us here. Max Deitz from Marshall. Max was the state champ for Class AA his junior year and had a super senior year as well. We're looking for big things out of Max. We're also looking for Austin Zuffy. Austin's from Montana, and Austin finished second in his class in Montana 2 years in a row. Having a little difficulty adjusting to the altitude problems actually right now in determining his distance, but he's a talented kid, and he's a tough kid, and he's going to do some great things. Jacob Ryberg is from Sweden, and he's also joining us. And Jacob, when he settles in, Jacob's got a lot of talent. He's a good-looking kid. He's going to do a nice job, too. He's also having a little trouble adjusting to distance, and it's not just the meters and the yard stuff. It's going to come. He's a talented kid. We also had another couple young guys that have joined the team, made the team this year. Austin Fowler from Grand Rapids, who's played very well in qualifying. Ben Lewis, who's from Hudson. Pat Cusack from Oak Grove, Illinois. And we've got a good bunch of guys returning. We're excited about this weekend. This weekend gives us a wonderful opportunity. We're going to play in the University of Minnesota's Gopher Invitational, and that's at Spring Hill Golf Club in Wayzata. Spring Hill is a tremendous golf course. We were fortunate enough to be able to get a practice round last week, and in addition to the tournament chairman, Mr. George Hallen, who played with one of our groups, we also got to meet Coach Glenn Mason, which was really fun, and he played with some of our boys as well. So it's just an unbelievable golf course. The tee boxes look like the greens. The fairways are going to be hard, firm, and fast, and the greens are probably going to roll like a real nice tabletop. So it's going to be a real challenge. I know a lot of folks are focusing on the Division I aspect of the tournament. We're the only non-Division I there, and 11 of the teams that are there are ranked in the top 30 in golf stat for Division I. The field is extraordinary, led by Cal. Cal had 2 kids finish in the final 4 of the USAM. But there's also Arkansas, Kent State. They were top 10 teams last year, played the national tournament. Iowa, one of the favorites for the Big Ten championship. Penn State, SMU. I understand we're playing first round with SMU and Coastal Carolina, which should be kind of interesting. And I haven't told the boys yet this one yet, but I've got a little plan. If we play well, we're going to be real gracious and tell everybody. And I expect we'll play well. The golf course is tough, though. Everybody's going to take their lumps out there. But we play well. We will gladly tell them all we're St. John's University, Minnesota, small, great private liberal arts college in the center of Minnesota. If it doesn't go so well for us, we're working on our accents and we're telling them we're St. John's, New York. And it's been a real thrill and a pleasure to get to know you, and we hope we see you down the road. I don't think we're going to have to use those New York accents. They won't be very good anyway. But we're excited about this opportunity to play, and excited that our second team, our blue team, gets the chance to go play at Augsburg's Invitational. They always run a first-class event, and it's at Majestic Oaks in Ham Lake. And blue team will play Saturday, Sunday. The red team, our first team at the Gopher, will play Saturday for the practice round, and then Sunday 36 holes, and Monday 18 holes. And gosh, they treat you like kings there. They feed you buffet meals before or after. My guys aren't going to know what to do. Usually the extent of our buffet is a variety of granola bars and a Gatorade. So this will be a neat experience for our guys, and we're really looking forward to it. And neat thing about this tournament is we've been told we've got an open invitation, and we can come back any year. They've already told us that they want St. John's to be a part of this event, and their coach John Carlson is a super coach. He's a terrific guy, and I tried to recruit him like crazy when he was a high school student. And John's gone on to had a great career at the University of Wisconsin, and then played on the nationwide tour. And it's just he's a quality individual, and it's going to be a pleasure being a part of his tournament. So it's kind of cool for us to look forward. This doesn't necessarily have to be a one-shot deal. I expect the guys will do great. They'll comport themselves beautifully, represent St. John's great. Our big concern is that I don't do something goofy and trip on something or knock over a tee marker or make a loud noise and cause somebody trouble. I'll be more worried about me goofing up than the boys. So next week's our home invitational, and I'm sure I'll get a chance to give you a little bit more about stuff on that one after we finish her up this weekend. Thanks. Take care. Bye.